guys, Deneen here working in my traveler's notebook, and I have a couple pages that I've already done for some assignments, so I will show you them at the end. But I am going to add some additional pages here. I'm going to be honest and say that my heart has not been in this. I'm scrapbooking pictures that kind of bring back some memories for me that are a little difficult. So I don't think my creative juices are as they usually are, but I'm going to keep pushing forward and I'm going to keep telling the stories and sharing them with you guys. So I have some photo collages here. The first one has 3 photos, and then I'm going to tuck a card underneath. And then the next one also has 3 photos. Did some digital stamps on that one with the word cats, and I'll show you at the end how that turned out. And the story card that I'm using there is from the August Ali Edwards Scrapbook by the Month kit. And again, a couple more collages. This time there are 6 photos on each page, a paper from the Numbers Quarterly Scrapbook kit, my August roundup, and then some other photos that I'm going to put in a pocket. All right, so let's get started here. On the front, when you open the album, I'm going to place this photo, making it into a little pocket, adhering it only on the 3 sides so that you can pull that little card out and read the stories, the journaling for the photos that go along. They go together. So you'll see here I am kind of pushing them down, rounding the edges, and then sliding that inside. So may put a tab on that, may not. Again, these 2 were created for some assignments. And then here are my cat photos. So I'm going to put the photo collage on the right side this time and run this through my sewing machine. So that's a piece of vellum with some digital words. And I sewed the vellum onto that piece of patterned paper. And then I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that into the album and then round the corners and then do the same thing with the photo collage on the other side. Nothing super fancy here. Underneath the vellum, I'm going to adhere the 3x4 card with my journaling. So I'm going to put that directly underneath those the 3-word cats. And this is, those letters are from the Alphas Are Awesome from Ali Edwards, the digital version, and I believe it is the set number 10. You can go onto the Ali Edwards website and check that out. But I am not happy with this adhesive I'm using, by the way. Scrapbook.com is currently out of what I usually use, so I'm going back to something I used before. Yeah, not too happy, but working with it, right? Just have to work with it. So this last spread here is going to be flip open. The left side here is a photo collage with 6 photos on it. So I'm going to get that in there nice up to the seam as close as I can. And then I will go ahead and round those corners as well. And then here is the August card. This is the 3, it's like 3 and 3¾ inches by 8. So I typed my journaling on that. And you'll see here that I'm going to need to cut down the page of the Traveler's Notebook here because this card is a little bit smaller. I'm totally okay with that. I did temporarily adhere it down. I'm going to pull out my little craft knife here and just put a piece of glass down and just, use the card as a guide to cut that little edge off of the page. And that'll come off super simple. And that makes it just a little bit shorter. But I am going to put these 2 pieces together with my art tape because that is going to be the flap. So as always, making sure everything opens and closes nicely. I realize here that I'm going to need to do a little bit of trimming since I trimmed that other page down. And that's okay. The art tape is very forgiving when it comes to, adhering it and then taking it apart. So now I'm super happy with the way that is. On top of that, I am going to put this awesome design with the numbers on it from one of the Ali Edwards quarterly kits. I believe it was the Numbers kit. So I'll go ahead and I'll use my adhesive. And I'm doing all of this outside of the notebook because it's a lot easier. And then once I'm done, I could just take this whole thing and put it inside of the notebook. Again, slicing off a little bit from the Numbers paper here just to make sure everything is in line. And then I am going to get just one of my circle punches, mark the middle, and I'm going to make a little partial circle so that it kind of shows the viewer to, hey, look, open this up, check out what's inside. And here it is going into my notebook. So that was super simple. This is a really, really simple video today, but I like connecting with you guys. So, doing these is actually kind of therapeutic for me as well. So on the outside here, I have a part of a 3x4 pocket. I cut it down a little bit smaller. I pulled out my September, I think this is from September 2022, where I wanted the, no, I don't think that, it was one of the Septembers. I think maybe 19. Sorry. I think it's 19. September 2019 scrapbook by the month. And I made a little tab there so I can put that at the top. When I adhere these back to back, I'm going to put that at the top so that the viewer can go ahead and pull that card out with the little tab on top. So that was super simple, little stapling there to make sure it stays together. Slide it in the pocket, and then I'll go ahead and I will pick out a die cut piece to put underneath there. And the score tape I will put on the back here to, I'm always really careful to put the score tape super close to the opening so that it's easy to pull in and out. So be careful of that as well. And then I'll adhere that on there. And that is how that page is going to turn out. So that opens up and you will be able to then see the rest of the journaling on the inside. One more piece here that I put on, it's a chipboard piece from the August Scrapbook by the Month kit. I'm going to put that on there. And then let's take you to what it looked like in the end because I did make some changes. Okay, so you'll see I stamped a little red star on that chipboard piece there. And there's how my card kind of comes out. So I just pulled it out for you guys to show you that's how it's going to pull out. And then here is the card with these stories on it. So I had to trim this down a little bit because it was a bit large, but I trimmed the bottom and a part of the top off. I did some stamping with the dates as well. Here's one of those pages that I created for an assignment. I used these awesome hearts from the Savor Ali Edwards Scrapbook Story Kit. And you'll see, I love how that middle heart has an itty bitty teeny weeny photo in it. So kind of show you that there, just a little photo of the day. And then the photo on the left side is in a pocket. You can just pull that out to read the journaling about that one. So I really did think I did a video on this, putting this together, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. It's been, 2024 has been a little crazy for me. So I'm not surprised that I am confused about what I did and did not do. So sorry about that, guys. The next page I did for the Ali Edwards Savor Story Classroom. So there is a video on her classroom where you can see how I put that one together. Love those little flowers and the colors. It was fun. Simple but fun. Simple but fun. Here's my cats page. And again, you can see I added some phrase stickers and some chipboard stars and also I love you so underneath the card on the left. That was from the September 2022 kit. So sorry about that, a little bit of confusion. I don't know, you guys aren't going to be watching my videos anymore if I'm going to be so confused, right? But I like the way that one turned out, added a little bit of color with the I love you so. Here is my flip out. So you'll see the left side, I added some dates. So I pulled out my Time Story Kit stamp for this one, and I just stamped little round circles in red ink. And then on the inside, I just went ahead and I stamped some numbers. So those are dates, August 4, August 7, August 10, August 12. And that just added a little interest to the page because I felt like it was a little boring. Here's the back side of the 3x4 card with my back to school story on it. So you'll see Hello Routine is the stamp that I chose for my little tab sticker there. And then once you open it up, this is what it looks like. This journaling is just facts. Just facts. I keep this on my iPhone and it is just simple facts about what I did for each of these days. Some of them are represented by photos. Some of them are not represented by photos. But it's just one of those things where I was into facts and not feelings, right? We can do whatever we want to do, right? We can do just facts, just feelings. We can do both. In this case, I was feeling more about the fact situation, so I just kind of typed up what I did each day in August. So that's it, guys. Thanks for coming along with me on this little journey here. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. And hopefully we will see you very soon in another video. Take care, guys.